Okay, Coach, we're in the so-called rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio, at First Energy Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Oakland Raiders and the Cleveland Browns.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
Now, 180, hey, 734. You don't want to express. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it.
Hey, switch gears.
Switch right now.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Switch.
They'll run on first down. Atkinson, he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Express.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Card out of play. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
29.
Here's Carr. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Beckham the return. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. That's complete to Taywan Taylor. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Chips over here. There's overload.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
At the Raiders' 35-yard line.
180.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again. Check, 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 check. Kill, kill, kill. Bang, bang.
Regular.
Bang, bang. Check, check.
Done.
Begin. Go.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Mayfield tosses one complete to Landry. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside and break it inside. Really well run route.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And he's got it. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage, but now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Joker. Hey, Delta. What?
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
The false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. They'll try the left side. Atkinson. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 17. At 18-yard line.
On 2nd down now. Atkinson. Big hold of the 30. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Carr. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Kill.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. On 3rd down, Atkinson. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 15. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. On 1st down, Atkinson with a juke. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
Hey, echo.
3rd and long for Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Former Buckeye first-rounder Garyon Conley there to knock that away. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over.
What now? You ready? 44.
They'll run on 1st down. Atkinson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, Atkinson. And some room to run now. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cleveland Farrell in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Five. You think you're going to get that? You think you're going to get that?
Here's Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was looking for Landry that time, and it's 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. From the gun, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
We're good.
Carr now on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Bravo! Hurry!
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Taywan Taylor, 96 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now, last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now a give right side. Atkinson. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Rip left. Check 24.
Kill.
Watch twist.
808. Express.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Mac Wilson. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Here's the Raiders punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Here's Beckham. A great return there of 22 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get into field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
Hey, alert!
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a give, right side. Atkinson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Carr. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
56, right there, 56. It's been a long day.
Carr going to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
What's tight? Tight is right.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Regular.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Try to get it to Landry there. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a give, right side. Atkinson, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
734.
They'll keep it on the ground. Atkinson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now Carr. And that is incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have is chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being confident.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Team 6, team 6.
On 1st down, Atkinson, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Check 31, check 31. Check nickel. 36. Check 43. He's right here. Check 24, check 24. Shoot. Slam. Check 3. Shoot.
They'll keep it on the ground. Atkinson. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll run on 1st down. Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A great play there. With his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now here's a throw, and that's Taywan Taylor with it. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Mayfield looks to throw. He finds Beckham complete. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Mayfield now, 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, orbit.
Mayfield. And he takes a shot on on the release, as this will be incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
To throw again on second down. Mayfield. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
Hey, Charlie. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Mayfield on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Go.
Let's go.
Mayfield with it once more. Man open, that's Damian Ratley. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Check Mike.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. On 1st and 10, Mayfield escaping the pressure right. Got him open there, it's Rattler. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are back within a single score. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. We'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll keep it on the ground. Atkinson. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Show it up. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
On 3rd down, Atkinson. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. It's a first down following a gain of 3. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check safety. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. We got double up. Check 26.
They'll try the left side. Atkinson, he's got a first down and inside the midfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.